Hi, Stampin' friends. It's Tina Shaw from TinaLovesToStamp.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Fairborn, Ohio. Today I'd like to share with you a pretty little card that I made. This is one of the 3 cards that I made in class this past Monday. And this one is the gift card holder. And let me show you the other 2. This one is just using that cute little P stamp. I thought that was really cute, and I love this paper that we have right now. And then this is the 3rd one, and this one is a bookbinding Z-fold card. Today we're doing the Christmas card that opens like this and down like that, and then down here you have your gift card holder. Here we put the, it's the most wonderful time of the year. And then I just like to stamp some extra little greenery stamps. I even stamped on the back. So you could also, write something or stamp something on there if you want to. And on the envelopes, I used another piece of the Designer Series paper from the set. And let me show that to you real quick. It's all beautiful. One side has all gold foil effects on it, the pretty bells, and then pretty greenery. And in fact, this is the greenery that I used on the card, and these have matching dies and that cut out this, and this, which made it really easy. You could also stamp it and cut it out with the die cuts as well. But I like it when it's already ready for me, and then I can just cut it out and go. This piece is absolutely gorgeous. Can you see the shine on that? It's so pretty. And then this one, you could use these any time of year that don't have like the mistletoe or the Christmas bells. And then these would be cute too if you wanted to use your blending brushes and add some color on these to change from using the green. Here's the other side, which is, these do not have the foil on them, but they're all beautiful as well. And I think this is mostly Old Olive and Mossy Meadow. That's the 2 colors that I'm using today. Here is the Golden Greenery stamp set. The golden, no, that's not them. The Golden Greenery dies, and I have some over by my machine because I'm still been cutting some out. And then I also used Greetings of the Season for my words. So let's get started. So what I used was very vanilla cardstock for my base, and this is 5.5 by 4 1/4. So this is a quarter of the 8.5 by 11 sheet, which folded. Normally we do 8.5 by 5.5, folded at 4 1/4. So this is just one little piece there. Okay, for our first layer, we're using that beautiful Golden Greenery. I think it's called Season of Golden Green, specialty Designer Series paper. Again, look at the shine on that. I just love it. This piece is 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to glue that down. And then I have a piece of 4 1/4 by 9 3/4, and you're going to score it at 3 1/4, 6 1/2. And then what I did when I folded it, use your bone folder and get them all nice and flat, so it'll lay down flat. Where'd I put my bone folder? It's here somewhere. And I have several, but can I ever find them when I want them? Of course not. So you're just going to do that and that. And what I did also was I took this side here and I just trimmed off just very little, like just not even a 1/16 of an inch, just so it would lay flat and not buckle. And then this piece, after we stamp it, we're going to adhere it to the front of here, and then I'll show you how we do that. So first for this piece, let's go ahead and stamp a little bit. I'm going to use Mossy Meadow stamp pad. And first, I think I want to use, let me grab a piece of scratch paper so I don't get it all over the place. Ink. Okay, so I'm going to put this underneath here. So I'm going to start off. These stamps in this set have two that correspond with each other, coordinate. So I'm going to take the spiky one first. This is the one that I want dark. And I'm just going to stamp it like right here, right in the middle. And then I'm going to take the fill-in. This one is all over. I'm going to ink it up, and then I'm going to stamp it off. And then I'm just going to go right over the top of that one to fill it in. And there it is. Isn't that pretty? See the two colors. So then I also did that at the top. And so I'm going to do the same thing. Coming down this way. That one, full strength. This one, stamp off, down. There we go. Both of those, very pretty. Okay, so next I want to do the greeting on the inside. And this one says, I think I already told you, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I love that saying. Just reminds me of all the pretty Christmas songs. My kids always make fun of me because I always start playing Christmas music early. Like August, September. Okay, so there's that. Isn't that pretty? I love that font with that print on it together. It's really cute. Okay, so down here, let's see. Yeah, down here I can go ahead and stamp here. And this time I'm going to use a different stamp. This one also is in the same set. And again, I want the one that looks like it has more marks on it. No, not here. Here. Okay. I'm going to do that there. And then this one I'm going to ink up, stamp off, and then stamp over these. Like that. Very cute. Okay, so there's the stamping. So down here for where we're going to put our gift card, I have a piece of the designer paper cut 2 inches by 4 inches. And then I'm going to use a 1-inch punch. And I don't think our 1-inch punch is available any longer. Hopefully you have it from when it was available before. If not, they're pretty easy to find. Okay, so I'm just popping out a little bit, kind of eyeball it there for the center. And then to put this down, I want to use my tear and tape because you want something that's not going to fall apart when you put your card in. Okay, so let me get that out of here. So I'm going to put that down there. And then I want this as close to the edge as I can get it without going off, because you want to have enough room to put your card in. Here we go. And put this over here. And then one more piece. It's sticky. Right there. And tear that up. Okay, so now I just want to rub that down so it adheres. So I can take this top piece off hopefully pretty easily without sticking to the tape. There we go. One more. And 3. All right. So now I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to try to center this as good as I can at the bottom of the page. And then your card will slide down in here. Okay, so now we've got this part finished. So we're going to fold that up. Let's go ahead and glue this piece down. And I do like to use the Tombow glue, liquid glue. I think it just gives me a little more wiggle room in case I mess up, which I usually do. I will be a demonstrator 20 years in January. Can't believe it's been that long. Time flies. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is put glue on the back of this and get it on my glass mat. If you don't have the glass mat, I recommend it. It is so nice to work on, and if you mess up, look at that. You don't even have to worry about it. Okay, so fold this up and try to center it. It's easier when it's all folded together like that, so you can see where you're at, and then just give it a good rub. And there's that. Now we're going to take some more paper here. I have a piece of Mossy Meadow, and this piece is, let me tell you, where did my paper go? Here it is. It is 3 inches by 4 inches. I'm going to glue this down. And then make that the first layer. Okay. Then I'm going to take another piece of that pretty Designer Series paper. I'm going to use the check side on the back of the bell side. I hate covering up that gold, but I really thought this was a little too busy for what I was looking for. So then I'm going to put this on here like that. Isn't that cute? I love how the colors just all coordinate with each other. Okay, remember how I told you how on that paper how the dies cut out the pieces? So I cut those out. This one here, you can look on the paper. This one was like on the edge, but I cut off the tips of these anyway, so it doesn't really matter about that. And then I cut out one of these out of the gold foil. And then I have the pretty little stitched oval, and these all have little holes in them, like you can make them into tags. Very cute set. That was from Greetings of the Seasons dies. They're really cute. So you always want to buy the bundle if you can, because you save 10% if you buy them together. Okay, so what I did was I just kind of placed these down where I thought I wanted them. The only thing that you really need to pay attention to is to not let these go over the top of this piece, because this piece opens, and if you have those sticking out, it's not going to work. It's going to bend your paper all up. So you want to be careful for that. You could have it off of this end a little bit, just not over the top of it. And then I took this one over here. Then I added this one here. And like I said, I'm going to lay that right there. Use the right side. So then I'll see what pieces I need to trim. So I definitely need to do the gold. And I think that should work. Trim the gold up first. Okay. So now I'm just going to go ahead I think I'll just use my seal. I'm just going to put that one like right there. This one, put right here, making sure not to go over the edge of the top there. This one here, I think I'm going to snip off as well, just to make sure. Use my seal, put this one down here, and then my pretty gold foil. I want it to show too, right there. So now I'm going to take our cute little die cut oval, and again I'm going to use Mossy Meadow, and I want to stamp. This says Love and Joy, and the reason I chose this instead of a Merry Christmas or the bigger words is because this just fits perfectly on this shape. So I'm going to stamp that right there. You could also, if you wanted to, use gold embossing powder. That would be pretty also. But I just went the easy way and just did it in the green. So now what I want to do is take some dimensionals and pop this little piece up. I didn't want to pop this one a whole lot today because we've got several layers of cardstock on there, and I do want it to be able to fit into the envelope easily. That's why I did that. Okay, so here, I'm going to put this right about here, kind of centered a bit. Don't turn him. I tried to twist him. Okay, so that's on there. Now, decide what color of bow you want on there. And I kind of like that green one. So let me find my green. I had one opened here. All I see is the one that's not opened. This is how I do things. I just lose everything. And normally it's right in front of me. But let's see where the end of this is. Here it is. Here we go. Now, with this kind of thread wrapped around that little tube, it is very curly. So I normally just take it and just rub my fingers on it a little bit, and it kind of relaxes that curl a bit. So I'm going to use my bow maker. I sell these in my store. Well, I don't have a store. I sell these in my studio. And a friend makes these for me, and they're $10 a piece. If you want one, let me know, and all you have to do is pay the $10, and then of course whatever the shipping is. And these spindles come out, and it is flat, so it's not a whole lot of money for the shipping. I'm going to make this here, make it just a wee bit longer. So as you see, I'm folding this in half because I at least want it to be doubled. So this one is a double bow. So I'm looping that through those two. Then I come back around at the end to that one and this one. I do have a video on how to make this bow on my blog, and it's called the Double D Bow. If you go to my blog, tinalovestostamp.com, and just search for the Double D Bow, it will come up and you can watch that video and learn how to make them easy. And like I said, if you need a bow maker, you can buy one from me. Okay, so here's my double bow. Isn't that adorable? It's so cute. So then I'm going to snip this little end because that was the loop. And then I want them about the same length, and they pretty much are. So now I'm just going to put a glue dot down here. And my glue dots ran away over to the table. I'll get them back here. And then I just want to put that on there. And take it off and then put it right over the hole. So it just, you don't even see the hole. And if you did see the hole, you would think that was just, the bow was coming right out of there. So there's that. And then one last thing before we do the envelope is these cute little berry gems. These are called Cherry Cobbler and Pearl Adhesive Backed Berries. Super cute. So I put one right here. And then I just took and added a few more singles here and there. So there is the card. I think it is so cute. I did get a couple of little dots of ink, which I've been known to do. So I'm just going to take my ink eraser and see if I can get that off of there. Okay, that one. If not, I can always stamp some dots or something. Or just ignore it. That looks better. Okay, there we go. This one here. A little bit more. Okay, so there's that. And then for the envelope, when the vanilla, Berry Vanilla, went, the envelopes left, I bought a few extras. And so otherwise you can always use white, or you can look on Amazon or someplace, clearenvelope.com or envelope.com, I can't remember. Anyhow, this is 2.5 by, I think it was 6. And so that is plenty big enough, just the piece here. And so all I do is take my Tombow and just put a little glue on there. And then I take, you could even do that, that would be pretty too. But I really like this green. And I like how it just all coordinates together. If you don't have the new catalog that just came out to demonstrators, it'll be live on September 4th. If you don't have one and you don't have a demonstrator, you can reach me through my blog at tinalovestostamp.com and click on Contact Me, and you can send me an email through my, I think it takes you to my store. I do have a store. I have a Stampin'Up.net store. It's tinashaw.stampinup.net, and you can send me a an email and just tell me that you would like to have a catalog, and I will get one to you. Okay, so here this is. I got just a little to trim off here. There we go. There's our envelope. You could also stamp something on the front if you wanted to, but I think this is beautiful just like that. What do you think? Let me know if you like it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I appreciate that. I appreciate if you buy from me from my store. And make sure to follow me on my blog and sign up for blog updates. And that way you'll be notified every time I put a new post on my blog. Thanks for joining me, and have a great day, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.